different than no other community. We're trying to stay ahead of the game, such as with some of the fires that have occurred. People have very few minutes to even evacuate and grab what they need. So we really try to stress on, each homeowner to have a home preparedness kit, everything ready to go, just in case.
Excellent way to tie it back in together. So I guess my last question is, I mean, going back to the previous fires on how most of them are man-made, other than obviously don't go target shooting out in cheatgrass, what other techniques can people use to not start fires? And I'll give you an example. People were talking about throwing out cigarette butts or their chains on trucks hanging too low, causing sparks.
Right. A lot of it is if you are going to be out in, an area such as this, make sure that you have the proper equipment within your vehicle, up to more than a gallon of water if you can, shovel, communications, whatever it may take. Even stay on maintained roads. That's always one of the biggest things also is vehicles are starting fires, as well as the dirt bikes and ATVs that may be in the area. I mean, we see quite a bit of it out here, and we try to do what we can to enforce it, but it's up to each of those individuals, to practice, fire prevention or whatever it may be. And always keep in mind, if you start a fire, you could be reliable for the cost.
So actually speaking more on that, I know there was a pretty big one recently that was caused by target shooters, and they are responsible for the entire cost. Can you talk a little bit about what goes into to each the resources wise each fire?
The cost can range from what resources are brought in, apparatuses, personnel. If air resources are called in, that person can be liable for the cost of the material for each fire drop. Can also be responsible for the cost of the aircraft and also the pilots of those aircrafts. So it can be pretty costly.
Excellent. So I've kept you for a while, but is there anything else that you'd like the public to know that I might have missed?
Just practice, your home evacuation plans. If you are in a certain community, practice notification, evacuation. Make sure that the community is aware of if they have to evacuate, where they're going to go. Time of day is always one of the biggest ones. If something does occur, many of us, families with kids, our kids may be in school in a whole different area. If, something occurs here, communications is always the biggest one, but the main thing is communications, alert and warning, where you're going to go, and